name is Brad Wiggins. I'm the GM of sports for the athletic club. I was a baseball coach for 10, 12 years before this, giving hitting and fielding lessons 7 hours a day, 5 days a week. Starting this transition to running the athletic club and running to the sports park, I really kind of missed the opportunity to work with kids and to help people out. So I'm using this platform to kind of help people out with certain drills that they might have, questions they might have. You ever have a question, hit us up on this and we'll get it answered as quick as possible. I always get asked, what are the 2 things that every ball player should be focusing on trying to get to that next level? Communicating and becoming an expert at failing. Now, what do I mean by communicating? I don't mean call the ball, I got it. I mean communicating well with your teammates, your parents, and more importantly, your coaches. A lot of kids nowadays, they go out and they spend the money, they take the time, they have the right mindset to go out and get lessons and to get better, but they always feel like they can't ask the question. So as a coach, I ran into this a lot, is that I would explain a drill or a theory or a philosophy that we're trying to accomplish. I'd always ask the kid, do you understand? And it's always yes. And they have no idea. They're scared to ask the questions. And for the coaches out there, this helped me a lot. Instead of me asking if they had a question, my response was, what questions do you have for me? And I would make them ask a question after every drill that I did. But it's the opportunity and the job of that athlete to ask the question to get that feedback. Now, the failing part, everybody knows that baseball is a game of failure. You hear it over and over and over again. It's the only sport that's backwards, meaning that every year I get better, I put the time in, but my results get worse. That's because as you get better, your competition gets better, and you're not gonna be able to hit 800 like you did when you were in coach pitch. Being able to be mentally tough and to handle that failure will help you out through your entire career. So your goal is to be an expert at failing. And as silly as it sounds, work on it. Meaning, if I strike out, I wanna look as cool as I can walking from that plate back to the dugout. Dominate that. That's what you're gonna be judged on how you react when you strike out. Do you go in, do you hide in the dugout, or are you still dapping up your teammates? Communicating with your coaches and your teammates and learning how to become an expert at failing. Those are my 2 things that every ball player should be focusing on.